Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, 5:16 p.m. on the West Coast, February 12th. Haven't done any readings in a while. Wanted to jump on. My computer's been acting up, but things have sorted themselves out, so we press forward. Speaking of pressing forward, apparently during the State of the Union, I believe it was, Representative Santos decided that he wanted to shake the hands of all these senators and such. And Mitt Romney had some words for him. And basically, I believe the mouth readers or people, Ace of Cups, said Romney told Santos, "You don't belong here." And Ace of Cups had popped up just as I was going through that. Remember, Santos is a manipulator of people. He uses words, he uses emotions to manipulate people, and he's driven by money. So I'm curious, how did Mitt Romney feel that, either how does he feel about Santos or how does he feel that conversation went? Let's throw a 6-carder just to sort of get the big background as to what's going on with Mitt Romney. Okay, so we start off with the Knight of Cups, and we'll cross that with the Death card, of course. And notice they're both riding horses too. So Mitt Romney's coming through with an opinion, an emotional appeal, probably to the Republicans. Like, come on, this guy's a joke. He's an embarrassment. We need to get rid of him. You can't just keep letting this guy stay in there. It ruins the integrity of the Republican Party. I mean, what a joke. And it's really obvious to folks why he's there. It's purely for power. No other reason. McCarthy has 5 votes majority in the House. 4, actually, because one of the Republicans is injured, and McCarthy felt that he needed to enact a rule where you could not vote by proxy. So the one injured GOP representative cannot vote because he cannot make it to the House floor. There you go. Shoot yourself in the foot, see what happens. In the past, illusions and delusions. So I think Mitt Romney is looking at this guy's crazy. He doesn't know right from wrong. He doesn't know truth from fiction. He's just crazy. He just says whatever he wants to say in the moment. Santos says whatever he wants to say in the moment, and it doesn't matter what the consequences are. One of the latest ones I read was he was saying he left one company to join something else as the president of some company, which would have made him 13 years old at the time that happened. The guy he just lies. His default is to lie. I've met a couple of people in my lifetime who are habitual liars. They would lie about anything. It didn't make any sense whatsoever why they would do it, but they did. Their lives must be pretty darn miserable that they have to lie about everything. Okay. Current situation, Page of Wands. I think this is basically Romney saying nobody is doing anything. I'm going to go ahead and blaze forward with my opinion and try and drive this young man out of Congress. And there he is doing it. He came up with the idea, and now he's pressing forward with it. You know, this guy Santos has manipulated donors. He's lied to people. He's just really undermining everything that about the established GOP, not the MAGA crowd, but the established ones. Overlighting energy is the High Priestess. This guy has secrets, and the more he opens his mouth, the more his secrets revealed, and the more it reveals that he's a fool, and he needs to be gotten rid of. And there's the planning to get rid of him. He needs to go. And underneath it is the Ace of Pentacles. There's the money card. And maybe it might just be that the Republicans pay him. They just say, here's some money, resign. I have a hard time believing that, but that would be, if you wanted Santos to go, that's how you get him to go. It may not be paying him. It may be paying off his debts or doing something that's somewhat financial just to get him to leave without the Republicans having to force him out. But there is definitely going to be a push to get this guy out of there. So yeah, Romney doesn't care for this guy. He thinks he's a fool, and he needs to be gotten rid of. No surprises there. It fits the data. Okay, let's find out. Will he be successful in getting him out? Let's go ahead and mix these cards up a little bit then find out his success story with that. That State of the Union was something else, wasn't it? I've only seen sound bites of it. I did not actually watch the State of the Union. But, it's the same thing as last year. Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, basically showing their asses at people. No decorum whatsoever. Marjorie Taylor Greene obviously was worse than others. And just Biden played him like a fiddle. I'm going to throw the cards on that one, too. That was just brilliant. And don't let the Republicans lie to you. Senator Scott submitted a proposal to Biden, a budget to Biden, and his plans were to sunset Medicare and Social Security. He wanted those gone. And who was it? That was another congressperson was on record. I don't know if it was Rick Perry or not, but there's another one on record basically saying his job was to... Oh, Mike Lee. His job was to get rid of Social Security, pull it up by the roots. And it was secretly recorded, so he didn't think it would be out there. But it's out there, and they just ignore it. And their base, the people voting Republican, don't even bother to check. There's no consequences. Okay, will Mitt Romney be successful in his push to get rid of Santos? For entertainment purposes only. Okay, we've got the hostage situation crossed with the wealth. So this is this is about power. This is about the GOP holding power and wealth traditionally over the last several decades, but right now they're kind of held hostage with Santos because they can't maintain power without him. Their majority is so narrow. Do I want to do? Let's do a 6-carder. So patience, letting things come together, and it could very well be that Santos is his worst enemy. He just every day he buries himself more, and there's a big burden in the current situation. Will he be successful? It's a burden to the GOP. It's an absolute burden. They don't know what to do, and by they I mean McCarthy doesn't know what to do. Mitch McConnell knows what to do, but McCarthy doesn't, because McCarthy wants that speakership, something fierce, and getting rid of Santos really puts him at jeopardy. But judgment is coming. People are looking, it's just like Santos blowing the horn, almost. It's like this is the universe blowing the horn, like, look at this guy every day. It's something new. Reporters dig in. They find new stuff. Everybody's being alerted to it. There's nothing new. There's nothing different. Overall energy, it's the devil card. This guy's toxic, and they've chained themselves to him. They can unchain themselves if they want to, but they've chained themselves to him. So I was asking, will Romney be successful? And it's telling me the story of he's feeling stuck, or the GOP's feeling stuck with this guy, and they're waiting for something to happen, but it's a burden. People are judging him. They're judging the GOP. They're judging Santos, and they've chained themselves to it. Outcome, King of Pentacles. It's going to be money. It's going to be money that resolves this problem. Again, this could be a wealthy donor that pushes it finally through. Enough people say, get rid of this guy. Or, again, they pay his bills under the table, and then he's gone after that. Another card wanted to pop up. There's your Knight of Wands. So that's him continuing to work slowly but steadily to get rid of this guy. But, yeah. And underneath it all is an agreement. Okay. And it's an agreement. Now, I wanted to throw on that. Is this an agreement between the GOP and Santos? Or is this an agreement between the GOP and outside members like donors or something like that? It's people who do planning. Empress, there's your money. I could just stop at the Empress. And this is planning. This is telling me it's planning with outside donors. Because the Empress is about taking care of everybody, making sure everybody has enough. And then you've got your wishes and dreams fulfilled. So underneath it, they're working with donors. They're working with powerful people. to get rid of this guy. And it's going to be slow, steady progress. So, yeah, I don't think Santos is going to make it for re-election. He's going to be gone before then. Not willingly, but he'll get paid before he goes. For entertainment purposes only, of course, because what do I know? I'm just reading tarot cards. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. Share it if you like to. And have a great afternoon. Thanks.